Welcome back to Crypto Talk. So I was delayed on streaming this, but it did exactly what I thought we were going to do. So this is Bitcoin on the 5 minute. I've been watching this all day. You've had some bull dibs playing out or waiting to play out. We're back above the value area low of this micro range I'm watching. I am expecting us to push back up to the point of control, just shy of $96,000. I do like the weekly VWAP up here, or the previous week VWAP at this point in time, up here at 95 at 877. So if you took a scalp here, that would be my target. These two ranges here, looking for rejection points there. So this could play out to be like an inverse head and shoulders pattern. This could be the shoulder, this could be the head, and over here could be the shoulder. So likelihood is it'll come back down and retest some of these order blocks up here once it gets above that. Plus, you need an internal break and structure bullishly for that to happen, for us to keep moving higher. I did take a peanut trade. It is currently about 40% in profit on this wick up. Yellow line's my entry. So I was hoping to get one more. I had a bigger order down here at 58, which didn't get hit. But now we're pumping, so I will share that later. But that trade actually may be over here. Let's see if I have it up. Yeah, I do have it. Let's see if it's not timed out. Again, I'm still in a test account phase for these guys, so I'm not really playing around too much money here. But let's go zoom down to the 5 minute. Give you an idea. So I am up what? 38%. I took profit exactly at this peak here. Put stop loss at break even. So at this point, I'm letting it ride. I'm looking to ride this back up towards 70 cents. This could be the low of this actual move. So because it's such a small order, I only have $300 left in margin on this one. I may just let it ride. But I'll wait and see what the rest of the market does. I wanted to show that while I'm testing this out for them. By the way, that is my money. It's not their money I'm playing with, but still, it's a small account. I started with $1,000. It's now up to $1,250, I think. So maybe I should do a $1,000 to $100,000 challenge over the next 6 months. Plus, that sounds kind of ringy for a YouTube video. So probably will have a rejection here. By the way, we just had Asia open probably less than an hour ago. Let's put my kids to bed, so I really wasn't paying attention. But looking for a rejection, likely or slow down at 61.48, which is the previous week. That's the simple moving average, the 200 SMA. So I need to actually adjust this fib, which is worthless now. So likelihood, you're going to come back into the value area low. This is all the way up here at 65. So from now until there, it's a pretty good move, really. It's a 7.5% move. I have it on 14x leverage. So this could be a nice one. It's always fun to mess around with profits in terms of setting TPs. Like I think I put like a $25 final take profit. It's like $180,000. Unrealistic, but I could see a $5 out of this coin. But let's say this is it. So let's just go with some fib projections for you. Let's say this is the bottom, which in all likelihood it is, unless this coin just goes to zero, which is possible. That's why I put stop losses in. What does that look like here? So let's do a quick fib pull, top to bottom. So really realistically, I'm looking for like a $5. $5.66 is the 2618. The 1618 is $3.72. $25 is unrealistic, but that's way to hell up here at the 10618. But you never know. It's a meme coin. A lot of the MAGA Trump supporters like this coin. So what would that be if that happened? Let's see. We got 300%, 320% to the all-time high, to the 1618. We're up here at 523. And then the 2618 up here at 837. While I'm thinking about it, over on BitUnix, you can find me copy trading. I have just opened that account yesterday. I told some of my Patreon members about that one. So if you look up Mongo Pro Trader, you'll find me in there. I have one. I did a fishing order for Boom. I didn't hit. I had an order way down. I was hoping for a grab of this. So I have my order sitting down here at 54.49. Obviously, it's not happening. I don't think, just the way the rest of the market seems to be bouncing, it's possible. But I had that maxed out at 20x leverage, so on a very small position. So I was just trying to gain some percentage points there, but it hasn't happened yet, and I don't think it's going to happen. It looks like this is the bottom range here. So I may have to adjust that after the video and get some points on the board percentage-wise for the copy trader stuff, because they don't, unfortunately, on BitUnix, they didn't have Peanut. I wanted to do Peanut for copy trading, and they didn't have it. So they only have about 30 or 40 coins for copy trading, mainly the bigger ones. So I could have done like Shiba Inu or freaking Dogecoin or something like that, but I wanted to do this guy. So he's moving, doing well. Again, I'm looking for, see what happens here. If we can get back above this, you can see this 200 simple moving averages acted at resistance all the way back here. So once you get back above this, I think we're going to run, and especially once you get above the 60, 65, 60, 61, you're going to run all the way up here to the 77 cents. And if we did something of that nature, again, meme coins don't take long to move hard. So last time I did a 35% move, so this is a 27% move. Yeah, I think it was this one. I think I traded this last time. I got the bottom nearly. Yeah, and then the next day, I think it was even better. I think it was it was the big mover of the day. Yeah, 31% move. So it's totally realistic for this to happen again. I wouldn't mind seeing that. And then run to the top up here again. Monthly VWAP's up here. For Peanut, let's see what it looks like. 62%. Likelihood I'll take more profit again up at 62%, 60 up here at the monthly VWAP, basically $1. It could be a psychological rejection as well. All right, enough of that. Sui. Everything on the 4-hour looks bullish, in my opinion. We've dipped liquidity a couple times. We've tagged areas. Support resistance flips seem to be holding for most of the coins. Sui is no different. Next level to really target the previous week EQ and the previous week open. $4.30 up here at $4.36. If we can make a big push above that, I think we'll challenge the previous week high and then look at the current all-time high. So that is Sui. Band protocol. Someone just asked me in the BlockGuard Discord where I plan on taking profits for this. And I said the earliest I'm taking profits is likely going to be the $15 mark, which is right around the macro 618. And they asked, when does that happen? And to be honest, I don't know when that's going to happen. But I do tell you that when it happens very fast, usually 3 to 4 months, and these coins are done with. So it's 3 to 4 months of straight up parabolic moves, and then it crashes. So if you see 3 to 4 months on monthly candles straight up, vertically, exponential rises, start taking profit, especially above the all-time high. Again, this being the second largest oracle behind Chainlink, and it has the connections it has, and this chart is bullish as it looks. It has this massive triple bottom. It's been developing for almost 2.5 years now. There's no reason why this coin shouldn't blow. So that's why I have up here 58. I have the 2618 is realistic in my opinion. Some people disagree with me on that, But find any coin that has any kind of community and value / utility, and there's nothing more valuable to the overall growing markets of cryptocurrency and blockchain technologies than an API provider. Smart contracts aren't smart without APIs. Without APIs, they're just dumb contracts. So I'll leave you at that. Nice triple bottom. We're holding a nice level of support here. Support resistance flip. Really, this is the weekly. It's too far off. I'm going to tell you some more information. Hold on. Yeah, so just like with Peanut, until we get above this simple 200 simple moving average, or SMMA, I'm not too bullish. But once you do flip that, we're really rocking and rolling again. And I'll check this out on Bitcoin in a second here on the 4 hour. But look at that momentum pushing up while this is moving sideways. That's just bullish price action. I like it. So near-term target, once you break that, is the yearly VWAP at 175. And you got to get back above the value area high up at 167.9. And then we can start targeting the micro 618 up here at $2.14. All right, Solana. Solana's in a falling channel still, but it's finally moving sideways and trying to make some moves, like the momentum, like everything else. This could be the local bottom and start to move higher. If Bitcoin is the bottom, I think I'm targeting 125 in the next 3 to 4 months. That's where I'm looking at for a March target. And then look for another large correction. Maybe a big boy, maybe 20, 30%. Just as the others, got to get back above the 200 SMA. 203 is kind of what I'm targeting short term. But we've got some big support resistance flips coming in at the 201 level. We got to get back above these. This is resistance so far. So we want to see a break back above that back test, maybe even hit our head on the monthly VWAP up here at a 211, and then go from there. All right, moving into AVAX. All right, let's get rid of some of this stuff. AVAX, like everything else, has a nice bull div. You've had increasing momentum, increasing price action, money flow. VWAP's coming up. Got a tight RSI's coming up, and thus you've got a nice push candle. So this looks like a reversal. Same thing else. Get back above the 200 SMA. And that's coming right in also at the previous week EQ in the yearly open at $39. Once you're above that, target the monthly VWAP up here at 46.27, and then the local range value area high at 48.95. This has been very boring for DGen. I haven't traded this in a while. I've been trading Peanut instead. But this, like everything else, could be the bottom. This could be the move up. This one's got a big move to its current all-time high as well. 280%. Imagine that on 5 to 10x leverage. It goes quick, guys. Again, be careful of some of these coins. This coin's very volatile. I've been hosed on it once. So same thing, everything else. Really target the simple moving average at 201 up here at the 1.3 cents, and then go from there. KDAO. It's been stuck at the 600 level for a while. Nice double bottom. Let's zoom in here to the 4 hour for you. Again, as soon as CASPA starts pumping, you're going to start seeing I wish I had a limit order for that guy. Down to the 4s. You got to get back above the value area low, coming in at 66.90, and then your target is up here at the monthly VWAP and the point of control coming at 890. and then get back above that. You're targeting the 200 SMA all the way up here at the top of the value area range as well. Now coming in at 1354. I think I told you my average buy price is about 1060, so I'm down still like 35% on this coin. But like I said, it's a long-term hold. All the KRC20s, I'm just holding, not looking to sell those anytime soon. All right, Caspa itself is a great double bottom here. Need to rotate some money into that. So again, great buy price in my opinion. Get back above 13 cents, we're going to run. And especially get back above the 1350, just for the fact that's the 618 locally, and then look to get back above the monthly open. And then I think we'll push the new territory above that. New all-time high coming soon. I think alt season is about to pop off, personally. And why do I say that? Where is the dominance chart? Because of this guy. We dumping. Bitcoin dominance is getting rejected again. Got rejected once, got rejected, a big blow off top, and then now we got a back test and rejection, and now we're finally pushing. So as this starts to fade, you're going to see altcoins really blow off. Really going to start, they're going to start stair stepping, but they're really not going to flush and really blow off until they get back below this 54 level. You break a lower low here, this thing's going to rock. That's when altcoins really start rocking. For the end of 2025, I have a breakdown target of 4680 from this target, from this rising wedge breakdown. So that's what that is. That's how I got that. Simple TA. It applies to nearly everything. So watch this decline along with the, you want to see the tether dominance drop off too. So tether dominance is very bearish. You just set another lower low, and you get a weekly VWAP getting rejected from as well. So you do have a bull div here, but structurally you've got a very bearish break in structure. Also, you came out of your falling wedge. You rejected twice from there. I expect continuation down. Like to see this come back down and retest this $2.45% mark. Actually, I didn't even do a breakdown target for this guy, but we could do one right now. Something like this. Like the largest spot. Do it from there. And then we broke down from here, so let's do it from there. So even more, 1.78%. So that's probably the peak of the bull market is where you'll see that ended up. You may not see it for a full year from now, but that's kind of where you want to see everything fully deployed. That's what you're looking for the breakdown target. I think you'll be, once you set another lower low here and it starts to drop, especially if you lose this level, you're going to see the rest of the market just explode. Ethereum, consolidation here. You had some higher lows put in. You're just compressing. It's a big bull flag. I'm actually very bullish right now on Ethereum. No one talks about the Ethereum ETFs, which have just started like, 4 months ago. So you bet your butts that people are buying, or institutions are buying the heck out of this. Tap the yearly VWAP perfectly. Unlike most other coins, we're actually on the 4 hour sitting right on the 200 SMA and getting support off of it. So this is this is the bullish chart I've seen yet, just off of moving averages. Looks really good. Curious, what does my Mongo Pro Trader say? There you go, got to buy on the 4 hour. I like it. So really, we got a big hurdle here at the monthly VWAP coming in at $3,700. Get back above that, and then we're kind of challenging the local high, and then hopefully pushing to the all-time high. Casper with the C. Yep, held support resistance flip 2 times. Slowing right now at the weekly VWAP, get back above that. We're challenging the monthly VWAP. And then again, like everything else I've talked about, really want to get back above. Okay, so that was the daily. So the 4 hours even better. So we're having some resistance right now on the 200. To get back above that, we're bullish again. So get back above that, we're going to target the 2 cent mark, just above the monthly VWAP. H bar looks bullish, double bottom again, like other coins you see currently. On the 1 hour, it's above the 200. On the 4 hour, I'm waiting for it to populate. Yeah, so the 200, it got a nice bounce from that. It looks good. Bullish like everything else, and a bull flag, double bottom on the 4 hour. Looks great. BNB. Super bullish. I mean, that is well above the 200 on the 4 hour. Wow. All right, so the front runners for the big boys are pretty much BNB and Ethereum on the 4 hour. Let me turn back on my mongo stuff here. Yep. Really close to getting back above. Probably need to finish this trigger wave here. Then we'll push back above the monthly VWAP. Currently struggling at the weekly VWAP. Because we had a new open, but the previous week VWAP was support. Previous week, or the weekly open looked good, and we're back above everything. So yeah, previous day EQ, we had a rejection from as well. So look for a grind here, and then this will pop most likely. All right, last but not least, we'll talk about this one more time for those of you who don't know. 2 week here. I'm looking at data now from 2013 and 2015, 2016, 2017. I'm excluding data now from 2021. It just doesn't make any sense. It was completely fugazi. So if we didn't have the COVID crisis, you would have had a normal blow off top. We didn't have that. So the target we should have had for 2021 was 165,000. Instead, we got 69. So that's why this doesn't make any sense for math wise. I'm thinking more of the 2017 cycle for this one. And if you still had the diminishing returns, you're going to have a 375% return above the all-time high. So above the 69,000 comes out to about the $340,000 mark. So yes, that's steep. Yes, that's higher than I expected originally. But that's where it's coming in at. Still looking for a peak at this point in time, October of 2025. The original time frame for March was based off of this high. I think we're going to go off of this one, which would be more in conjunction. This was a stunted or delayed, or I should say an early high just due to manipulation and or the global debt crisis we had. It should have happened over a longer period of time, which would have pushed it to November. So if you take from the November high to the other projected ones like we had previously, it brings you October of 2025. So that is what this chart over here shows. October 1st of 2025 is where I'm projecting a bull market high. Actually, I'm going to turn this one a different color now just because it's not as spot on. Actually, I'm going to delete it. You saw it here. Gone. So it doesn't make sense to hold that one anymore. We're not even close to getting this bull market started. This is about the pump. So still looking for a bear market low of October 2026. We should have a full-blown recession then as well. From an economic standpoint, it doesn't mean that stocks can't be at an all-time high as well, but we'll kind of go from there. All right, guys, nothing to say is financial advice. Best of luck. You want to find me, have a Crypto Blackwall on Twitter, the Blackguard Discord. Private coaching, head over to my Patreon. Fusio stuff will be launching here January 3rd. We have a redesign coming out. We'll talk about the new game we have coming out, the new wallet redesign. I'll show you that. I'll give you some timelines for the wallet. The layer 1, BlockGuard's network, comes out at the end of 2025. Actually, I think we're kind of looking more like Q3, but as things kind of progress, I'll keep you guys posted. But you'll start to see a big media push from BlockGuard and Fusio in the near future. January is a big month for us, and I will fill you guys in when